Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got your security guard close and you've put the fries in the bag, bro, because in today's video, we get to cover another strange collaboration stream between Joshua Block and Jack Doherty. Now, if you're not up to date on the lore, Jack Doherty and Joshua Block have been doing these collab streams because they've both been banned off of every other streaming platform. In fact, one of their most recent collab streams actually resulted in Jack Doherty getting permanently banned off of Kick when Jack decided to have a tag team title match with his security guard against this random bum in the street. And as for Joshua Block here, well, Joshua got banned off a Kick for, get this, he assaulted an OnlyFans girl, hit her with a rear naked choke, and made her tap out to win the UFC title. Now, you'd probably be assuming that Joshua and Jack, for these assaults caught on camera, would face some kind of repercussions, but not at all. You see, because after Kick banned both of these individuals, this new live streaming app called Party came out of nowhere. And I guess the CEO did a live stream with Jack and Joshua.
Who's the guy next to you? I don't know, rando. No, I'm kidding. He
Random dude.
totally didn't pay for this fucking penthouse. Yep, I don't know.
Ask Brian more questions. I know you just say you don't know what to ask him, but come on.
Yeah, wait, Josh, who is that?
I don't know who. That's Brian.
Oh.
Who's Brian?
The owner of Party.
Oh, shit.
In fact, on this very stream with the Party CEO, Joshua Block and Jack Doherty discussed both their bans on Kick.
You kept getting banned on Kick?
Yeah.
Why?
You kept getting banned on Tinder?
Why? Why did you get banned?
For crashing my car, and then the last one was that stream I did with you, that first one. That kid, you got in a fight. Yeah.
Did you lose your Kick permanently?
Perhaps, yeah. But it's no big deal, Fuck it. We got Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it appears that Joshua and Jack are actually very confident in their new endeavor on Party, and I'm sure it's gonna go well. But before we can take a look at more of these recent streams, I have to paint you this picture, okay? You need context because there is a criminal among us, and his name is MrBased, aka the King of the Pimps. Yeah. You know the bald crackhead that looks like a shaved testicle on Joshua Block's live streams, MrBased? Well, apparently, back in the day, he had a reputable status as a pimp that earned him the moniker King of the Pimps. And apparently, MrBased even dealt with the likes of Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, and there's just one more little teeny tiny thing about MrBased you should know, but it's not that big. You really don't need to worry about it. It's just the fact that MrBased is actually infamous for the speculation of his involvement in the murder of a young woman named Julia Sumnicht. You see, in March 2010, 21-year-old Julia Sumnicht died from a GHB overdose after visiting the Miami Beach house apartment of MrBased and his roommate, photographer Zoltan Prebsent. Julia later left their apartment and was found dead at another photographer's apartment. Though MrBased admitted to taking GHB that night, no charges were brought against him, and the case remains unsolved. But clearly you can see how people are tying MrBased to this girl's overdose on GHB, as he was the GHB supplier. Now, I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a YouTuber, but at the very least it sounds like MrBased unintentionally committed manslaughter. And one more thing that I just want to point out is GHB is commonly associated with being a date drug. Okay, so MrBased was running the prostitution ring. He has date drugs on him. MrBased is a criminal. Okay, this is an animal that should be locked up. This thing cannot conform to society, and nonetheless should MrBased be around Joshua, or hell, even Jack Doherty. But you can see it in MrBased behaviors. He wants to control Josh. In fact, it's almost like old habits are dying hard, and MrBased has been pimping Joshua the entire time. Now, the murder of Julia Sumnicht and the history of MrBased pimpery are gonna make more sense in the broader spectrum of things soon to come, as Jack Doherty produced a viral clip the other day where Jack asked Joshua Block if he believes that MrBased was actually involved in the murder of Julia Sumnicht.
GHP run. Just kidding. GHP. Yo, do you think MrBased drunk that girl?
No.
Think he killed her?
No.
Okay. I'm just kidding. I don't think so either. I was just kidding.
Holy shit. Well, thank God Joshua believes that MrBased had nothing to do with the death of that innocent woman. I mean, with his jurisdiction, we can all move on and deem MrBased innocent. Now, I'm not a fan of Jack Doherty, but he's actually going to keep harassing MrBased about this GHB shit. And you know what? I'm actually here for it. Jack, dare I say, this is the only time I will ever support you.
You want a drink? Guys, should we get the girls drunk? That's how we like them, huh? No, I'm kidding.
Get us drunk.
I like him drunk. I like him drunk. He likes him off GHP or something. I'm kidding.
Hey!
I'm kidding.
Stop
Was that a lot of...
I'm not. It's just so funny.
Now, I'll be the first to tell you, what a bizarre-ass joke from Jack Doherty. Peak comedy right here. Jack says, we're going to give the girls some liquor drunk, right? That's how we like them. And then he looks at MrBased and he says, but you like them on GHB. Now, funny joke, but Jack, you could have articulated yourself a little bit better. Yes, GHB is worse than liquor, but who wants to get the girls drunk? Let's feed them liquor. Like, dude, you got to think about what you're saying.
So that was one of your felonies?
Jack, I have a dumb question.
Yeah.
So, have you noticed that T-shirts gets in these loops?
Those were felonies.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like they'll ask you about what a band mean on Tinder.
Yeah.
You seem to have a loop playing with your hair.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, man. I really don't know what the
Is
fuck's
it an
wrong with me.
autism?
Maybe I'd say I need a fucking haircut. You
Is
think
it a stem? Have you
I'm
heard of a
fucking
stem?
autistic? Oh, no. I mean, that's not. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Well, I don't know if you're autistic, but I'm thinking.
Maybe I am.
But I think that's called a stem, like something that you do in a loop. I think
Yeah.
it's called a stem.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I think they're like the internet loves stems.
I don't know if it's that, but I have ADHD.
Do you think he
Maybe
has
it's that.
autism from touching his hair?
Not really.
Is that a stem?
No.
Have you noticed Jack touches his hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a stem, or it is?
I don't know.
What is it then?
I don't know.
Is it okay?
What about drugging girls? Is that a stim? I'm kidding.
I couldn't be nicer.
No, I was kidding. It's just something for the clip. I'm sorry. No, you can't take it so personally.
Yeah, you heard the guy, so I guess MrBased thinks because Jack touches his hair, he's got a tick, and because he's got a tick, he's got autism. I know MrBased thought this was going to be a funny moment where he was going to clown on Jack, and trust me, I'm all for the bullying of Jack Doherty, but how tone-deaf of MrBased to try to berate Jack for potentially having autism when Joshua, his cash cow, is sitting right there. So clearly, there is some tension here between MrBased and Jack Doherty, and this only got worse the next day when Joshua and Jack decided to have a collab stream at the mall together. And I'm telling you guys, Jack Doherty is one of my biggest ops. I do not like this clown at all, but this kid was looking like a superstar yesterday in that mall. I mean, Jack Doherty was getting bombed with all these pictures. I really could not believe the attention that he was getting, and I don't think MrBased could either. In fact, the only time that I saw Joshua interact with somebody on the stream or get attention was when this random individual charged Joshua for a little bit of liquor in a cup, and then he told Joshua to put the fries in the bag.
What happened? Huh? Josh, what'd you do? Oh my God. He bought that off of you?
Yeah, that's what he means.
Josh.
You're missing all the content,
Yo, what the fuck? I was trying to go into Louis Vuitton with him, but I don't know where he went.
Gang shit.
You gotta pay more attention to Josh. You
How
don't
is
miss
it?
the
Is it good?
content.
Yeah, I told you.
How many shots is it?
Just one. Just one little,
Like airplane shooter?
yeah. Just
Have you ever bought a drink off a random guy in the mall?
No.
You probably shouldn't.
Did you need the drink that bad?
Yeah, I
If
wouldn't.
you really cared about Josh, why didn't you stop him? You
I
saw it
wasn't here.
happening.
You were with him the whole
You saw it
time.
happening.
Josh, that could have stuff in it. Okay.
I don't cut content.
Okay, so yeah, let him drink the roofie drink. All right, yeah.
Did you roofie that?
I didn't roofie that.
He
I
said
hope,
you
I hope
Roofie
not.
myself. I'll take that, Captain. Yes, sir. Yo, this is Joshua Blunt, right? He's fucking famous.
Content, bro.
Woo!
How was the drink?
Put the fucking fries in the bag.
You can't say
I
that.
just said that.
Well, you can't. That's rude.
Put the fries in the bag.
That's rude.
You handled yourself
That's
beautifully. Thank you.
rude.
Let's go. Let's go.
Flip out. Proud of you, kid. Go. No, you don't. Yes, I do. You would have to.
Now, keep in mind, I had to watch this entire live stream, and this was the only fan interaction I saw Joshua get at all. And it wasn't even a fan, it was a guy telling him to put the fries in the bag, so MrBased should have never let that happen. Joshua is his investment. Then when Jack Doherty pulls up and he says, why is Joshua drinking random liquor from this guy? It could have a roofie. MrBased says, why weren't you here to stop it, Jack? Like, he wasn't there the entire time.
I'm going to fucking Japan. I can't die before my trip.
No, I agree.
I've never seen Japan.
I know, so you shouldn't drink random people's drinks, right? Right?
I've never seen Japan. What if I die in like 5 hours?
If you were a more attentive
No, you won't. You'll
host,
be
then
okay.
you would have offered him a drink. He wouldn't have
Sorry,
to do that.
people just think we keep getting separated.
You know,
because
Josh wants to drink in the
I'm not. He's the adult. He can buy it for himself. I can't be the supplier out here.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not MrBased.
Just
No, I'm
kidding.
kidding. I know. Me too.
Just
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Now, for once in his life, it feels like Jack Doherty is finally asking the right questions. Why is Joshua Block drinking this random person's drink? And I don't know if you heard MrBased, but he said, if you were a more attentive host, this wouldn't be happening. Let me tell you something, you little bald cretin. First off, don't you call yourself Joshua's protector? Aren't you supposed to be his friend? I don't see you acting like a friend, okay? I don't see you protecting this guy. I think Jack Doherty has gone through a better effort to protect Joshua than you. And I actually agree with Jack here. Joshua doesn't need Jack to go with him to the bar. If Joshua wants to go drink, he can do that himself. He doesn't have to take random cups of Hennessy from guys in the mall. MrBased, you little homunculus.
Do you think if you drink a roofie drink that doesn't kill you?
It shouldn't. I mean, actually, I wasn't even thinking of what you just said. Yeah, I probably would. I have no idea. MrBased, ask him.
I could be dead in 2 hours.
Yeah, how long does it normally take? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I could be.
So Joshua here is convinced that the liquor was roofied and he's gonna die. And he asks Jack Doherty, if I drink a roofie, am I gonna die? You know, Jack says, probably. But he says, ask MrBased. He would know all about roofies and how they can kill somebody. So clearly, the tension is rising between Jack Doherty and MrBased for a multitude of reasons. I mean, Jack keeps making the GHB jokes, and when it comes to the fans at the mall, well, Jack had all of them, while MrBased and Joshua had none of them. So to cope and to compensate in his soy heart, MrBased is actually about to start an argument with Jack. Apparently, I guess MrBased thinks that since Jack Doherty doesn't want to take Joshua Block to the bar, that he's trying to clip farm him. So it typically works in reverse. I'm gonna let you see this now.
I don't know.
Traveling?
Traveling.
Yeah?
Maybe,
You know, there's 20 people walking behind us that are waiting for a chance to trigger you. Let's leave them all.
maybe I don't deserve my platform.
No, you do.
You heard what I said? There's 20 people following us.
MrBased Burger's right there.
Let's get the fuck
See?
out of here.
Yeah.
You want
We
it?
made-
Do you want MrBased Burger? We just
No,
walked all the way
we-
down here.
You want to crash out. We don't want crash out like that.
I just wanted to eat.
If you were his friend, you wouldn't want to crash out.
I was his friend. I brought him to MrBased Burger. The fuck?
Yeah. Mr. Beast Burger doesn't mean that
He's just mad because his name is as close to MrBased as possible, and he's not the real one. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
mad because you want him to crash out. That's not cool. I didn't know you
I want
wanted
him.
that.
You're the one that fucking feeds him alcohol to fucking get him to crash out. Are you kidding me? Oh, what's going on here?
Crash outs and alcohol have nothing to do with each other.
Okay, I didn't know. See, I mean,
Maybe you're too young to understand that he gets triggered and it's not nice.
all right.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Doesn't seem like it. This guy seems pretty serious.
Just kidding.
Yo, what is up with this guy?
Okay, so did you just hear what MrBased said to Joshua? He said, there's 20 people behind us, and they're all trying to trigger you to say, put the fries in the bag. Now, think about this. 20 people. MrBased, I watched the whole stream. I didn't even see you guys interact with anybody else except the one guy, so that's a lie. MrBased, you need to stop staring at the sun, man. You're a fucking schizo. Now, I will say, maybe MrBased thought that Jack Doherty was trying to get the three of them to go to MrBeast Burger so someone could tell Joshua to put the fries in the bag, bro. Now, maybe that was Jack's plan, but still, MrBased, it don't give you no excuse to act like this fucking weird, erratic cretin.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Doesn't seem like it. This guy seems pretty serious.
Just
Yeah, what is up with this guy?
Like I'm trying to tell you, man, MrBased is a weirdo. He is a sociopath, a psychopath, and any path of mental disturbance that he can go down, he's been down. And now MrBased was projecting very hard when he said to Jack Doherty, if you were Josh's friend and you tried to protect him, MrBased, you call yourself Josh's friend and all you do is extort him. I mean, I find this very, very rich coming from you of all people. And this next clip is really going to cement everything I've been saying about MrBased, okay? The dude is absolutely unhinged. He's absolutely vile. He doesn't think, he just acts. And clearly, his history reflects that. And I'm going to let you see that now.
What's up, man? Yeah, let's do it.
Why are all your fans 11 years old? Why are his fans so young?
Why you have no fans,
It's
dog?
so fucking
Exactly,
sick.
you have no fans.
I have no
shit.
fans
Get
your
away.
age because I'm not a pedo like
Dude,
this
listen,
guy.
He's
you're-
not a
you're
pedo, he's
you're
literally
literally-
my
kidding,
age.
just
He
kidding.
is my age.
What's your age?
well-
How old are you?
21, but
I'm 21.
yo, he's crazy. Yeah, you're literally like 10 years older, 10 times his age, but I mean.
Hey, man, as you can tell, MrBased is seething. He is losing his mind. I have no idea why MrBased thought it was acceptable to call Jack a pedophile in front of his child fans. Okay, this dude is an absolute subhuman, and he is legit fueled by hate, GHB, and crack cocaine to hate on Jack, okay? He's so fucking mad that Jack has these fan interactions, and you know that Jack doesn't live in a fucking trailer, and he's younger, and he was actually a successful OnlyFans pimp, unlike MrBased. And all these facts together are just killing MrBased, okay? He's losing his mind here.
I make more money than you!
We're almost out the door. Wait, we're almost out the door.
It's all right. Fuck those guys.
Fuck this TikTok.
No.
No.
You almost made it. Let's
You're
go.
good. You're good. You're good.
I was throwing away my phone. I wasn't.
I don't know why this guy is saying I want him to.
You're not doing anything to stop it.
Bro, we're walking out of the place.
I was throwing away my phone.
You're
I'm
a
quitting.
serious clip farmer. You're trying to get him to crash out.
This guy is talking
Chill the
as if
fuck
that's not
out.
your full-time job, is to make money off this kid. Are you kidding
put
me?
the fries
I got this kid a $300,000 a year party deal. He makes $300,000 a year off of Josh and gives him $0.
I'm taking care of him, and you're using him.
Yeah. Where are you gonna go? You 70-year-old. You're not his age. We're the same age. You're fucking 10 times his age, you weirdo. Oh yeah, come over here.
Do you guys hear the bullshit coming out of MrBased's mouth? He keeps saying, if Jack didn't want to clip farm you, he would make the people go away. He just wants to clip farm you. Bro, I had to watch that entire live stream to make this video, and I'm being so real with you, I did not get the vibe at all that Jack Doherty was trying to clip farm Joshua or make a viral moment, as it felt like Jack was overwhelmed with all the pictures and fan obligations. And on that point right there, I think that's why MrBased is acting this way, okay? He's acting out, he's getting jealous, he's embarrassed that Jack Doherty, through this entire stream, have gotten more attention than him and Joshua. And I find it very rich that MrBased is saying that Jack Doherty is using Joshua when Jack Doherty apparently got Joshua and MrBased their deals on Party. I mean, again, it's MrBased projecting about what he does to Josh. So basically, MrBased ruined this entire stream because him and Joshua didn't get enough donations and attention at the mall. And I know that MrBased thought if he made a scene that maybe Jack Doherty would beg him to stay, but not at all. You see, Jack just went back to taking pictures with the fans and he hopped on a roller coaster with his girlfriend. I mean, Jack truly didn't give a fuck about MrBased shenanigans in the end. And, you know, these kind of moments ultimately are going to hurt Joshua Block's networking because it's kind of like MrBased has authority over Joshua in some weird way and he can limit who he interacts with. I mean, we all just seen how MrBased quit the entire stream and made Joshua leave. But what do you guys make out of the most recent update in the crazy world of t-shirts, bro? In the crazy world of Joshua Block and MrBased? Just let me know in them comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell. If you subscribe to the channel, I'll put the fries in the bag. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and play my music.
GHP.
What we do here is go back.
Oh.